Well, the days are short and the weather may be cold in many parts of the country. But, one way to stay warm is by starting to plan your next vacation, right? So we're going to go ahead and get you somewhere where it's nice and toasty, but also making sure that you have some safe plans along with that as well. So we have with us Corinne Villa-Zapata. Corinne, great to have you here and help our viewers understand why is right now such a great time to start planning their vacation.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate the time. Yeah. We want to make sure that you have all the right resources for planning and getting your trip in order. So USAA is a great opportunity to research and find those right trips for you and your family.
Okay, and then when people are making their plans, why is it important that they're not only focusing on fun, but they're also making sure their trip is safe?
Sure. We want to be sure that you have your driver's license, your passport in order, that you have your vaccinations all done, you've shared your emergency list and your itinerary with people that are going to be at home, because that's really important. And the USA app helps you to monitor your financial savings, your accounts, and also can help you put those notifications on your credit card when you're traveling so that you can utilize those credit cards and protect you with that use. And more than anything, you don't want to post pictures while you're on that great vacation, because that kind of sends a signal that maybe you're out of town. So wait till you get home to post pictures.
That's a great point. I know a couple people that went on vacation and did that, and unfortunately became victims of crime while they were gone. So a really good point right there. Do tell us though, give us a couple of other ideas too how USA can really help people when it comes to planning their travel.
Absolutely. USAA is a great resource to find really good deals, get discounts on cruises and resorts and hotels, and really help you plan your financial budget and save for that trip that you've been wanting for a long time. So, even with the rental cars, we can provide you up to 25% off the rental car, and we have great comparison tool apps for that rental car program. So great place to go shop.
Okay, and we were already kind of talking about some travel tips, but what do you think are some of the things that people really forget about when it comes to planning travel?
Yeah, people forget to update their applications because you really need to make sure that you have the apps up to date so that you can monitor real time your activities. You also want to be sure that you have updated your airline app if you're going to fly, because you want to make sure that everything is looking good and your status is good. Also, be sure that you have everything that you need for traveling, your adapters, your chargers, and also if you're traveling international, you want to download the app that will help you with money conversion, that will help you with language translation, and even the weather app is awesome because that way you can really prepare your clothes and the activities when you arrive, so that you know how many days you're going to be there, and also what that weather might be impacting what you're wanting to do on that particular day.
Okay, and I know you also mentioned earlier too that travel insurance is important. Can you give us a better idea of in what type of situation it's really, really beneficial to have that?
Yes, travel insurance is so important. People think that they have enough coverage through their credit card or their debit card, but actuality, there may not be enough coverage for you and your family, especially if you're making an expensive trip. You want to protect that investment because it is an investment, and you want to be sure that if there's anything that goes wrong, like baggage, luggage, loss or delay, you have a trip cancellation, let's say you're military, and many of our members are, you want to be able to protect that trip should you be called up for service, and that will make you whole. In addition, you have a lot of enthusiastic travelers and they may excursion out and do something a little different. Sometimes there's an accident or medical situation, so that insurance is really going to help you find what you need when you're at that location and to cover those expenses.
Corinne, you've given us so many wonderful tips and some great advice, especially as we're starting to approach into spring break season, and then summer will be here before we know it. So like you mentioned off the top, we need to start making those plans now. Where can our viewers go for more information?
So to get all that great information and really find out about discounts, go to usaa.com/vacations. That site will give you everything you need to know to plan a great trip.
Wonderful. Corinne, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate your time.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.